What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Now, today is Black Myth Wukong. Now, we finally got a kind of not really a preview, but I saw IGN had their kind of like gameplay preview with hands-on experience, and then I also saw in my feed about a 50-minute demo of some dude on YouTube with no commentary. So I'll put that in the description down below for people who want to see it. But today we're going to be watching IGN's Black Myth Wukong first hands-on experience preview. This was released 14 hours ago, so yeah, let's go.
Since Black Myth Wukong released its first trailer 3 years ago, every year on August 20th, the developer Game Science has shown something new about the development progress.
Oh man, I literally have it on like 1880p. There's like no 4K option. Jesus. YouTube rendering for videos is so bad. Like you can't get the true like experience of how the game looks like.
Of the game. However, what's different this year is that we finally got to play it. My 45-minute demo.
Damn. I'm guessing these are like one of the like throw off mobs, but like they got a good bit of health for throw off mobs. They're not like 1 or 2 shot.
Provided 3 boss fights and a relatively complete chapter experience. It's worth noting that after the event, the dev team made some adjustments to the trial version based on the feedback and suggestions received during the closed-door evaluation that I participated in. As a result, my experience may differ slightly from what others experienced in Hangzhou and at Gamescom in Cologne. Due to time limitations, this trial version did not include the level up system. However, it provided players with a set of skills and equipment that will be obtained in the mid-game of the final version. In addition to basic light and heavy attacks, the protagonist's attack stances can be switched between 3 different postures, including smash form, pillar form, and thrust form at any time.
I wonder if you can make a build specifically for one stance. That'd be interesting. I think that'd be very interesting.
Furthermore, spells such as Immobilize, Stone Solid, Ring of Fire, and the Pluck of Many are also available for use.
Okay.
There are also 2 transformation abilities. One turns you into the previously seen.
Very on theme with Wukong. Again, if you guys know about, the story of Journey to the West and the whole Wukong thing, like, pretty on theme. I like it.
Fireblade Wolf, and the other results in a creature with poisonous attacks. Additionally, players will find and collect certain potions for in-game use. It's important to note that these configurations may vary slightly depending on the different stages. The first boss is named Centipede Guai, and it appeared...
Centipede? Oh no, he kind of looks like a silverfish to me. I don't know.
In the first 13-minute gameplay trailer released in 2020. This time it awaits players in a horrible cave. Its attack methods include rolling and heavy punches, as well as the ability to release poisonous gas.
Okay.
This gas inflicts a slow-acting poison.
Ooh, you can counter? Is that a counter or a guard counter? I can't tell.
An effect on the protagonist, causing gradual health loss, which can only be cured by consuming antidote potions.
Yeah.
However, this boss is considered relatively easy overall in terms of difficulty for this trial version. After becoming familiar with its attack patterns, most players...
Okay, so you can iframe those. But damn, he falls fast. He falls real fast. Like, he charges up and then boom, in like half a second. And you're like... I guess you gotta be very fast with your reaction on that.
Should be able to defeat it easily. The second boss is the Macaque Chief, as seen on the Snow Mountain of the 2021 trailer. This time, players can experience the sequence just as it was shown. You can observe how the protagonist's movements and combat in the snow-covered terrain dynamically affect the accumulation of snow in real time. This battle also...
What? Accumulation of snow? I didn't hear what he said correctly. But yeah, we saw this in the last trailer, this monkey boss.
As it was shown, you can observe how the protagonist's movements and combat in the snow-covered terrain dynamically affect the accumulation of snow in real time. This battle also...
Oh, okay, so he's talking about the... Alright, so like when your character and the enemies moving in the snow, it's kind of like a snowplow where the Snow accumulates. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That means they have really good physics. That's really cool. I actually like that stuff. I like it when like you show like, you know, real world kind of physics in game with how the character or like characters in the game, the NPCs and all that interact with the environment. I really like that stuff. That's cool.
Holds a secret. If the macaque chief's health is reduced to half within a certain time, it triggers his second phase.
Is that his counter?
Health is reduced to half within a certain...
Oh, it's a stone skin. At least that's, I think it is. Stone skin. Yeah, I think he said that earlier. So stone skin, I'm going to guess is like a guard counter or a guard parry. I'm not too sure. That's pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
certain time, it triggers his second phase. To encounter the monkey with wings, the protagonist needs to venture deeper into the scene. In this state, the monkey's aggression, attack range, and attack patterns all increase significantly. It gains the ability to launch aerial assaults against the player, making for a thrilling and intense...
Wow. Stone skin counter will be crazy. Also, I didn't even check to see if like he got his health
to launch
taken
aerial
down.
assaults against the player, making for a thrilling and intense encounter. The third boss...
It doesn't seem like... Ooh, that's a cool boss. It's a furry too, though. I didn't see if the stone skin counter took his health down, his magic down, or if his stamina went down. But if it's like... If it's just like a... It blocks everything and you're just invulnerable and staggerable for like that brief second, that's fucking cool. That's awesome.
This is the Tiger Vanguard, who appeared in the 2020...
Damn, look at that water fidelity, bro. Look at that water. Ray tracing about to be a bitch and a half, yo.
A 2 trailer. This time, the Tiger Vanguard awaits players as challenges in a blood pool...
Okay, so you can stagger them. Cool.
...in a temple. According to the developers, this boss will play a role in the storyline as an NPC who imparts the stone solid skill to the protagonist.
Okay, cool.
Therefore, you will witness him using this skill during the battle. One highlight of this scene is how the water reacts and changes dynamically with the actions in combat.
Yeah, notice that. The water ripples a lot whenever you're fighting. That's pretty cool. Also, you get the stone skin from this tiger character. When I first saw this character, it reminded me of like Tiger Claw in the 2012 Ninja Turtles, or Tigress from like Kung Fu Panda.
The Tiger Vanguard boasts the highest attack speed and aggression among the 3 bosses. Not only does he possess both physical and spell-based attack abilities, but his combo attack...
Oh my god. It's like, it's not that fast, like... As I'm sitting here, like, I'm, like, twitching my thumb, pressing, like, the B button for, like, dodging, and I'm like, man, this guy attacks fast.
Axe also deals substantial damage, making it easy to fall victim to his assault. The chapter experience...
Man, I gotta say, that's... You know what? This is some pretty good gameplay. This is some pretty good gameplay. I like it. It's not some bullshit like in Wulong, bruh. Wukong greater than Wulong, not gonna lie. Wulong has so many problems. So many problems. Like, Wukong just does it so much better.
Provided during the Hangzhou event that I played the game at is called Purple Cloud Mountain. The overall scenery is somewhat reminiscent of the in-game footage shown in the 2022 trailer.
God, look at the... Oh, it's so bad too, though. YouTube rendering is so terrible. Like, this scene right here looks nice. Like, you see the light kind of go through the leaves, and the leaves are somewhat transparent. And then the light on the rocks there, and you see the shadows through the harsh light. Amazing. I like it. And then you see the light and the shadows on the ground, too. So good.
This is a relatively complete level experience, featuring various environments such as forests, villages, and temples.
Cool.
There are also as many as 4 or 5 types of enemies waiting for players along the way.
Yeah. I kind of noticed that. Throughout this whole entire preview, I didn't really see a lot of the same monsters. Which is also something Wulong should have done. Because the enemy diversity is like super trash in Wulong. Like, most of the diversity in the enemies is mostly towards the bosses, but all the NPCs is like 3 or 4 NPCs. You got the mermaid chick, the snake things, the humans, and then the ghouls, right? And then you always see the tigers, and then you always see the birds. So there's not really that much diversity. It's like 5 or 6, but I think hopefully in this game there's like more than that, and that would be really cool.
Don't underestimate these minions, as they also possess the ability to deliver a fatal blow to the protagonist with a single strike. There's also a detour path in the level that players might not easily find, where they can encounter a hidden boss, the Poisonous King. This creature has the appearance of a scorpion-like monster. After engaging in conversation with it, players need to break the wine barrel beside it to start.
Also, I noticed that throughout this preview, the character Wukong has been wearing like different armor, so it looks like you will get a lot of different types of armor throughout the game. But I don't know about weapons. Weapons will be something interesting.
The battle. This hidden boss presents the highest level of difficulty in this trial version. It possesses extremely fast attacks, deals heavy damage, and boasts skills that inflict poison on the player. It took me nearly an hour of fighting to defeat it, and there were several instances where I succumbed to poison before being able to use the cure potion in time.
As always, poison's a bitch. As always.
And while Black Myth shares some similarities in its mechanics with the Dark Souls series, the combat feel here is quite distinct from any other similar games. In my opinion, this distinction arises from the fact that in other Souls-like games, players typically wielded weapons like swords or axes, with the grip at the weapon's end during combat. However, in Black Myth Wukong, the main weapon is a staff.
I just noticed that my webcam is covering the skills or the abilities and the stances, so I apologize, but that's over there.
Primarily held in the...
Oh yeah, okay, so you do get new chuggles. I just noticed that too. So obviously we get more armor, but then also you get more different types of chuggles. That's cool.
Middle. The grip on the staff changes according to different moves, creating a varied rhythm and action, even changing the length of the staff in combat. The impact feedback from the staff striking enemies is quite distinctive as well, coupled with the support from the spell system during...
Yeah, so basically, like, instead of starting off with like an axe or a sword, we're starting off with like a bow staff or the golden chuggle. Not really golden chuggle, but the weapon that Wukong uses in the stories, which is basically a bow staff. But, so, yeah, it is very different. I think the only thing that I would say is, like, somewhat similar to Dark Souls type games is, like, I don't know, iframing. But then again, like, a lot of games have iframing. It's just kind of like a mechanic in games to make it easier for people to play. Because, like, it's like, what? It's just like a bunch of like some Nintendo games or something. It's like you get some iframes to like get to a ledge when you're double jumping, and it's like a little too far, but they add like enough frames in there that like your character can catch onto the ledge anyways. It's like one of those things. So yeah, but yeah, also starting off on a bow staff is like super cool too. I don't know if you can get more weapons, because I feel like you're just going to get, you know, on theme, you know, armor for Wukong and then more staffs for Wukong. I don't think you're going to get like a crescent moon blade or like a spear or something. Like, it's kind of not on theme if you get that.
In combat, Black Myth Wukong stands apart as an action RPG with a unique feel, differentiating itself from other ARPG and action games that have come before. Ultimately, despite developer Game Science providing a substantial amount of gameplay content in this trial version, there are still numerous questions waiting to be answered. For example, whether the protagonist possesses any other weapons, how the level up system works and what the skill tree looks like, and how many transformations and spells are available.
I can tell you can see it here, but the fur on this guy looks really good. The fur on this guy looks good. The blood on his face is okay. But also, YouTube rendering, not amazing, very bad. It kind of descales the fidelity of the video, but yeah, it still looks really good right here, especially how the light shines through the hair and how like single strands of hair you can see them. Pretty nice.
All of these
Unreal
questions
5,
can
baby.
only be answered
Unreal 5.
once the game is finally released. Speaking of which, Black Myth Wukong is currently scheduled for release in the summer of 2024 for both PC and next-generation console platform.
Ooh, PC and on consoles? Oh man, I gotta play this now.
For more on your favorite games, keep it right here on IGN.
Damn. Okay. Damn. That's dope. That's dope. I think the gameplay will be amazing. Like, there's not much to say on the gameplay other than a lot of the attacks look really clean. They don't look like it's delayed attacks where the enemy's like holding it and then you do something and then it attacks. Really annoying shit that Wukong does. Not Wukong, Wulong did. But yeah, it also looks like he probably didn't show us too many of like the throw off mobs, other than at the very beginning, probably. But for the most part, like these guys here. But for the most part, it looks like they have a lot of NPC diversity with like different types of monsters you're fighting. So that's really cool. And it's on Unreal 5. So all the snow, all the lighting, all the shadows, you know, the rippling in the water and stuff is going to be amazing, right? A lot of the environmental stuff looks great. So yeah, that's it for now. I have nothing else to say on this other than I'm looking forward to play it. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.